The headline number is Jeff Bezos saying Amazon Prime has surpassed 100 million paid subscribers. We're still reading through the letter. I mentioned earlier that the number of Music Unlimited customers has doubled, that it's been the best year for hardware for Amazon than ever before. Yet, what's your reaction to that?
So let me tee off on two things. That 100 million Prime number is probably the most important. The music streaming sub number. So this is what we know in the market. There's a recently publicly traded company that has north of 70 million, based on its public disclosures, north of 70 million paying streaming subs. Apple has been very clear about how many they have. They now have 40 million. So, you know, Amazon's got a lot of work to do to catch up to those two, and it probably doesn't. I'm not sure Amazon needs to catch up to those two, but it's a nice service, and it'll be nice incremental business for them. Again, the golden ring for Amazon is getting people to sign up for the Prime program. So if music or video gets them to do that, great. And by the way, it has been great because they got 100 million of these. And then finally, in terms of the hardware sales, this is what really matters for Amazon, I think, we think, is that getting about 100 million of these Alexa devices out and installed, then you get an ecosystem, and then you can start getting what we call Apple tax or Google tax revenue, like a share of all the apps that are sold indirectly or indirectly off those platforms. So the hardware sales were a record year last year for Amazon. I don't find too surprising. We're looking to see how many installed units there are of Alexa devices. We think they get to that 100 million installed device Alexas by the end of, maybe by the end of this year, but certainly somewhere in 19.
I am reading through the shareholder letter now from Jeff Bezos, and I want to bring in Spencer Soper, who covers Amazon for Bloomberg, with us in Seattle. Jeff Bezos here, Spencer, saying, one thing I love about customers is that they are divinely discontent. Their expectations are never static. They go up. It is human nature. You cannot rest on your laurels in this world. Customers won't have it. And he goes on to say, of course, that they will continue to invest for the long term. What are the highlights, Spencer, that you're pulling out of this?
Yeah, I think that the 100 million Prime members is the big takeaway. Otherwise, it's a lot of familiar themes and just kind of like a highlight reel of stats we've seen over the past year. So, but the big thing really is that 100 million Prime subscribers, and it's something that they use as kind of a building block. It's a foundation for them, and we're seeing them more and more add, you know, additional tiers to that. Like, if you want to pay a little more and get music, great. Do you want to pay a little more and get more video, great. Do you want to pay a little more and get, you know, service like Amazon Fresh? It's become this kind of platform that they can build upon with more a la carte services to make Amazon Prime more valuable.